2020 is the year of the nurses and midwives as per the World Health Organization. So if you are thinking to become a nurse here in the UK this year, here is the A to Z for nurses if you're coming into the UK. Or should I say the A to Z or A to Z?
Are you ready to pass the NMC OSCE the first time as efficiently as possible? Then you're in the right place. Here at IELTS Medical, we've seen adult nurses through to a first-time OSCE pass ending last year with 98% first-time pass rate and 100% second. We've also assisted mental health nurses, children's nurses and midwives through their OSCE exams too. Accessible OSCE practice rooms and expert-led courses. Our nurses are not only passing their exams, but they're having fun doing it too. Inquire today about how we can assist you too.
A is for agency. You have to have a reliable and trustworthy agency to help you start your journey towards working here in the UK, especially if you're coming from overseas, such as the Philippines or any other countries. B, Britain. Britain is the largest island in the country which is known as United Kingdom. Britain is mainly composed of Wales, Scotland, and England. C is for the 6 C's of nursing. Care, compassion, competence, communication, courage, and commitment. This 6 C's of nursing, we put a link from the RCN down below if you want to read further. D is for developmental opportunities. As a nurse, you would then develop from just starting out as a staff nurse into branching into many different fields of nursing. It may be still in the hospital setting, it may be in the educational setting, or it may be even being a specialized nurse, or sometimes even coming out of the healthcare industry. Either way, developmental opportunities in the UK are available for nurses. E is for enhancements. Working on social hours does give nurses, if you're working in the NHS, special rates. Have a look on the link down below for those rates. F is for football. Now, I'm not saying that you should know or understand football at any point when you work in the UK, but football is almost like a religion in the United Kingdom, so you should at least know your local team or find a good team to support. E is for general practitioners or GP. Once you arrive here in the United Kingdom, as a nurse, even though you might be working in the hospital, you have to register with a GP who will be then your listed doctor. Now, sometimes it's not just a doctor, it might be at least you have a GP surgery practice to register with. They would be the one taking care of you. H is for home office. You should know who they are because they are the ones who would issue your visa if you are to come to the UK. I is for IELTS. IELTS is one of the tests that are required for nurses when they come in the UK. Jargons. You pass your IELTS or your OET and your English test, but in the UK, there's still a lot of English jargons that you should be aware of. Have you ever heard of donkey ears or dangling a carrot? Do comment down below for any of those jargons that you know. I want to know what you know, and I'll try to answer them if I can. K is for knowledge. So, coming into the UK as a nurse, you're expected to be competent. So make sure you know what your craft is. L is for London. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom. In itself is a cultural hub, so it's always an exciting place to be, or might be a place you'd like to avoid if you don't like the hard city life. So, cuts both ways, but what they say is London is where it all happens. There's always a piece of London that could cater for everybody. So make sure try and have a look on what's happening in London. M is for maternity leave. The UK gives some generous maternity leaves for its workforce. Please make sure you double check with your institution on what is the advice for maternity leaves. N is for the NHS. The NHS is one of the biggest employers in the United Kingdom. The NHS stands for the National Health Service, which provides free health care on point of care for any patients coming in through their doors. Doesn't matter what race, creed, or social status you are. O is for OSCE. OSCE is one of the tests that is required for nurses to obtain their license here in the UK. Actually, it is the last test, and when you come to the UK, you have to make sure you give yourself time to prepare for the test. P is for pension. Coming into the UK, you have to look into as well for resignation and how you take care of yourself. The NHS in particular provides a good pension pot for you to earn when you retire. Q is for the Queen. The Queen is one of the most revered members of the royal family here in the UK. She is still considered the head of the state and is looked upon as the mother of the country. R is for respect. Working in the United Kingdom, expect a multicultural society, and so this also transcends into the hospital workplace you'd be working at. So make sure you know how to respect people so that you in turn would get the respect you deserve. S is for sister. Here in the United Kingdom, senior nurses or maybe the charge nurse of the day are traditionally called sisters. So they would be the ones who would act, yes, you might say, as a big sister or a big brother that might help you during your shifts. T is for tea. So remember, England is a tea-loving country. You should know how to at least make a decent cup so that you can at least connect with your English colleagues. U is for union. Unions does not only help you in your times of trouble, but they also cover indemnity insurance here in the United Kingdom. So it is but imperative that you join a union. There's an estimated 40,000 vacancies for nurses here in England alone. So the demand for overseas nurses is on an all-time high. W is for weather. The United Kingdom is famous for its very unpredictable, normally rainy weather. So be ready for a wet and, well, I wouldn't say wild, but a gray and wet season all the time. X is for X Factor. Now, the X Factor did really start in the United Kingdom as one of the most popular talent shows in the world. However, speaking as nurses, you as a nurse should bring in an X Factor when you come in. That might be a good attitude, or that might be an extended knowledge in what you do. So remember, I wouldn't say you have a chip on your shoulder or anything to prove, but bringing in your X Factor would definitely help. You're welcome. Why do I say you're welcome? Because you expect a lot of thank yous. So be ready to reciprocate, the gratitude that you receive by being more gracious in return. So yes, Y is for you are welcome. Z is for Z. So why Z for Z? Why the sleeping sound? As a nurse, I know all of us do work hard and it's never easy. Don't forget to take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you only have one body. So again, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, how is it expected that you can take care of another person? So make sure you prioritize your health. If you like our A to Z of nursing for UK nurses, have a look at our website where we have a lot more articles to share with you. Again, that's www.filipinouknurse.com. The link is down below. So you can follow us on our Instagram pages. There's Manong George UK and Filipino UK Nurse as our handles. Thank you very much, and hope you always remember
Manong knows
Manong.
best, put your worries to rest when staying in the United Kingdom. Manong knows best.